Hey guys, it's Bramble and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun video for you. If you are new to Animal Crossing, or even if you've been playing for a long time, you might find this video helpful. These are some of my best tips and tricks for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've got some life hacks and just some things in general that you might not have known already. So without further ado, let's get into the video. My first tip I have for you is the classic rock tip. This is one which old-time Animal Crossing players might already be familiar with. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is dig 2 holes behind you when you're facing the rock. Or you can dig 3 if you want to be extra sure, but you only need to dig 2. And what this will do is it will allow you to hit the rock as many times as possible, getting you as many rewards as possible. So this will basically maximize the items that you get from the rock, and you'll hit it every single time without having to constantly rearrange your positioning. The next tip is another one that's been in Animal Crossing for a long time. This is the recycling bin. If you don't know it, you can go to the resident services and open the recycling bin, and there will be a ton of items in there that you can just take for free. They're yours. Next tip I have for you is if you want to reset a villager's clothing, catchphrase, or even their home, all you have to do is go to Isabel and ask to discuss a resident, and she will actually give you the option to reset all of the characters' original settings. This is particularly helpful if you get a villager from another person's island and they maybe have things that you don't really like. Maybe they've been given clothing that you don't like, or furniture, or even a weird catchphrase. You can go to Isabel and reset this, and it will allow you basically just to reset the villager right back to the original settings that the villager has when you meet them for the very first time. Next step I have is to press L when a villager is talking to you. You can do this to skip dialogue. Yes, you can press B as well. However, if you're pressing B too much, you can accidentally click on different dialogue options by accident. So pressing L is a good way to avoid accidentally pressing on the wrong thing. The next step I have for you is to talk to Sable and the Able sisters every single day. The more you talk to her, the more she will get to know you, and she will tell you some stories about her and her sister's upbringing. And the more you talk to her, she will actually give you patterns which you can use to customize furniture with. It's pretty cool, and it saves you having to make your own custom designs. Next step I have is to check your beaches every single day for your message in a bottle. This will give you a DIY recipe, but if you also have the DLC, you can go to the DLC island as well and get an extra DIY recipe, as well as a Captain Island. Speaking of Captain Islands, did you know that you can actually skip Captain's Song? Captain's Song is quite fun to listen to for the first time, but when you just want to get to the island, it can get a little bit annoying, let's be real. So just like back in New Leaf, you can actually spam the B button and it will ask Captain to speed up his song. He'll be a little bit annoyed at first, but he will forgive you, and that's just a great way to speed up your gameplay. My next tip is to go to Harvey's Island every single day. All of the stalls on Harvey's Island will actually reset once a week. However, there is a little tip you can get to get some more items on Harvey's Island. That's actually to go to Red's stall and buy a piece of art every single day. Every single day that you buy a piece of art from Red, a new item will be replaced the following day. So even if you don't necessarily want the artwork, or if it's fake, I still recommend buying it, because the next day you will have more art to look at. So this is just a good way to keep the stock changing and you don't have to wait for once a week. Also, while we're on Harv's Island, did you know that you can actually buy Sahara's rugs for cheaper on your island? So you might want to wait until she comes to your island to buy them. Yeah. Next tip I have is to check your Nook stop every single day. Even if you don't need to use it, check it, because you will get Nook Miles just for opening up the Nook app. Also, if you go to Nook shopping every day, you get lots of rare items such as the Super Mario items, and there's also special calendar event items which are only available for a limited time, such as the Father's Day items or the Children's Day items. So that was all the tips and tricks I had for you today, guys. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We're so close to 500 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but it's a lot to me. So if you want to help out, subscribe, and if you have any tips that you'd like me to put in my next video, let me know down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!